What's up, you guys? It's Evan back with another Seahawks franchise week, and we are playing against the Rams this week, who are now 1-8. We beat them 21-14 in our first week, our first game of the season, and we were actually tied with the Niners at 4-5. A very interesting NFC West. So we're tied for the number one spot. I think we have the tiebreaker over the Niners right now. But again, just as a reminder, if you guys want to kind of like see the fruit of like what we do as we prepare for each game every week, going through like the scouting of the players and negotiations, prospect spotlights, and we're gonna go through the breakout wide receiver challenge here. If you guys want to see what actually happens, make sure you watch the whole game. Just a heads up. But we're gonna go through some of the things that we're gonna go through today. Like the breakout wide receiver, prospect spotlight, all that sort of stuff, and then we're gonna go over something interesting I noticed about how like Geno performs, or how he's performed so far this season. So the first thing is we got breakout wide receiver. So this means that we have an opportunity to get a dev trait upgrade. And I can't even see who this is. I mean, that was great. So it said, for a wide receiver, but it's for Noah Fant to get a dev trait upgrade. That would be huge. He has had really good games the last couple of weeks, so this does make sense. He needs to get 3 touchdowns or 150 plus yards. I think that's doable. I feel like I always say that I feel like is doable, but like 150 plus yards, that's almost on pace for what he's been doing. I think he's been around 90 to 100 each game. So 150 might be a little bit of a stretch, but I think we could get there. That's what we're going to shoot for, at least against the Rams. And then we have prospect spotlight. See what our assistant GM says about a certain player. Deeper look at strong safety Emmett McCain. I wasn't super blown away with a lot of the safety prospects, but Emmett McCain, strong safety. He is projected around 2 to 3, 5'11" out of USC. He's got A hit power, terrible man coverage. Looks like he's a run support safety, which we already have a decent amount of. He's 23. His athleticism is not jumping off the page for me. He's got great to elite strength, but everything else is just pretty average. Block shed is pretty decent. Hit power is very high. Good play rec, decent awareness. We're not going to go ahead and scout him. All right, so we're looking at a mid first round pick right now, and we don't have to be just scouting just for our first round pick. We can look at our second round pick as well. But so Shane Kirkland is 100% scouted. I actually like him a lot. The fact that he's round 3 to 4 is pretty insane to me. Sheldon Daniels is completely scouted, so we've got all the QBs scouted. Anyone that's not scouted that we really want to take a look at. We have a lot of athletic linebackers in this class. And so we got a couple safeties as well. All right, so I'd like to do Darren Mayweather. He looks like a really good... I can't do Darren Mayweather. We're set at wide receiver, kind of. So I just can't... I can't really argue for that. And then these two guys are too high. I don't think we're going to be able to take them anyways. So Alexander Harrison... Noah Fant is just on the precipice of getting superstar dev. So do we go for a tight end for scouting? This guy could be pretty great. He could be our backup tight end. But is that worth one of our focus players? I'm not sure. This is tough. All right, so one that I would like to do is Amir Alexander, who actually could be a beast. I'd like to scout him more, really know how good he's going to be. I like to do... I know Damian Arrington could be pretty solid, actually, so we're going to go for him. And then who else did we like? We'll go ahead and take a look at Glenn Whitfield, who we liked a decent amount. He's probably one of the only good strong safeties in the class. Got really high hit power. He's 6'2". Could play linebacker or sort of box safety, or he could play regular safety. So we're going to go and use our third one on him. Also, if you were curious from last week, the weekly awards, Geno got Player of the Week for the NFC with his 4 touchdown, 1 interception game. And he had a really good game. DK obviously had a really great game. I thought DK was actually going to get Player of the Week, or even Noah Fant. Noah Fant had a great game as well. But all right, so the next thing we're going to take a look at is the stats that Geno's been putting up this season. All right, so I noticed something interesting about Geno. So if we look at games where he has had the most pass attempts, we've been throwing the ball a lot more lately, the last 2 weeks, with 46 and 43 attempts, because we've pretty much given up on the running game, right? But if you notice, the games where he's had the most passing attempts for us, there's no correlation with winning. It's a loss, a win, a loss, and a win, then another loss. Usually yards per attempt are a pretty good indicator. So if you have really high yards per attempt passing, generally you're going to be winning those games. So of our top 5 games in yards per attempt, we only have 1 loss. That was by 3 to the Browns. There was one more interesting thing about Geno's stats, and if we look at his QB rating, this is probably the most alarming thing. So all of his high QB rating games are generally against bad defenses. So the lowest rating games, Ravens defense, pretty good. The Panthers game is kind of I don't know how to explain that one, but the Browns defense, very good. Lions defense, decent, but he had an okay game. And we look at his best games playing against the Giants, Cardinals, and Commanders. All 3 of those teams have terrible defenses, and he feasted on the terrible teams, which is great. But if you look at his stats in these games against these terrible teams, he combined for, it is 9 touchdowns and 1 pick in his top 3 performances against the 3 worst teams. And then he's got 3 touchdowns, 5 touchdowns and 3 picks. He's got 7 touchdowns and 6 picks, 8 touchdowns and 9 picks. So he has more interceptions than touchdowns aside from his 3 games against those really bad defenses. So that is a little bit scary that he is kind of feasting on. Sorry, that was my phone. He's kind of feasting on these really bad teams, but he is not performing well against even average defenses. Geno coming off of his best performance of the season, beating the Commanders with 4 TDs and 1 pick. Again, getting NFC Offensive Player of the Week. All right, we're going to try to continue that momentum. Again, we're going all-out pass. We're not concerned with running the football or even showing that we can run the football. We have seen more success in the last couple of games just passing the ball than trying to incorporate the running game whatsoever. JSN has been also fantastic. So is Noah Fant. And again, we're trying to get Noah Fant to 200 or 150 yards as well. And throw it underneath the Charbonnet. There is a flag on the play. Charbonnet going down after about a 7-yard pickup. Let's see what the flag is for. Penalty for roughing the passer is going to be on Aaron Donald. No, it's on Quan Alexander. We're going to take that. Yeah, one of the main reasons why Fant was going crazy against the Commanders is they were just not matched up on him. Like right now, he's open in the seam as long as that linebacker doesn't fade off into coverage. And he kind of is. We're going to throw it over the top and see if Fant can hold on to it. Damn, he can't. Took a shot on it. It's going to be 2nd and 10. We're going to continue to try to get him involved. Will Dissly's in here for the RPO, which I don't love, so we're going to audible out of it. We're going to have... Yeah, we're going to keep this as is, actually. I don't love anything about this, though. If we can get time to make the throw... damn. Tyler Lockett was coming across, open in the slant. Just did not have time to get that throw off. I like Lockett on the comeback routes. I don't know if we're going to have enough time to make this throw. JSN... Oh, damn, good coverage. Breaking up the pass at the last second. We got to punt it away on our first possession. So it was rough. Tried to force the ball down to Noah Fant, and it didn't work out. All right, we're coming out in nickel. They're having 3 wide receivers on the field. We're going to keep Bobby out for now and just see what he looks like. And, oh, damn, it's play action. There's no way Cooper has that much space. How? They already have full momentum after scoring 1 touchdown, which is crazy. Fant coming open. Holds on to it. There's a flag on the play. Please don't be holding, man. That's brutal. That's brutal. Anthony Bradford gets the holding call. We have some backup O-linemen in this game, too, which is tough. And we're going to be... Holding calls usually are killing our drive. Got Metcalf and trying to throw it outside. It gets picked off! I can't believe that got picked off. Ringing a man blitz. We're all over it. Good defense. Van Jefferson loses 2. 1 play touchdown the first play. Second play is a loss of 2 yards. We got to stick to it. Playing in cover 3 right now. Again, we're going to have Bobby out here until we see that he can't be playing coverage. Bobby coming down, getting a hit on Tyler Higbee. Forcing 3rd and long. Now, who's the main guy we got to look out for? We got to look for Cooper, of course. Watching it, watching the out. We're all over it. Oh, he threw it out of bounds. Damn. And a dangerous ball almost gets intercepted again. 2 for 7 so far with 1 pick already. And, you know, not scoring on the first drive and giving up a 1-play touchdown will do that to you. We're completely rattled. And I can barely tell what we are doing. DK holds on to it. It's going to be 4th and 1. All right, they're in a 2 tight end set. Probably looking to run the ball a little bit. Got to get a crucial set. It would be great to get a 3rd or a 3 and out. Cam Akers breaks off 1 tackle. Is finally brought down. All right, again, we're looking. They're in the same formation as the last 3rd down. We're looking for some quick outs. We're all over it. Nothing's open. Get some pressure, and Matt Stafford's got to throw it away. I'd like to get some more pressure. I'd like to keep him in the pocket and get some sacks. Got to get some cohesion on offense, and we're getting sacked. It's going to be 3rd and 20. I think Fant has a good chance of getting open on this play. And it's an inaccurate ball. I mean, what can I do? There's an injury to... I don't even know who that is. I mean, we started out brutal, and it's just killing us. It's killing us so much right now that we have no momentum, and we're down 10. All right, we got a man blitz. No, it's a run. Cam Akers got all day. We get the hit off finally with Quandre. Expect probably another run, and it is. Run it straight up the middle. Bobby coming in and getting the tackle. Doing a good job. We're going to continue to keep Bobby in there for now. With how they're playing right now, we're going to sub in Jordan Brooks for a couple plays. And actually... we're going to sub out Mike Jackson and put in Rayshawn Jenkins as well. Trying to stop the run a little bit more. But now they have 4 wide receivers out. Probably going to be a pass. And it is. And no one's over there. Damn. All right, coming out in cover 2. We're actually going to bring... I don't love it. All right, we stopped the run. At least it held him to only 3 yards. Zach Evans. I wonder what team he played for. I feel like that name is familiar, but 2nd and 7. Coming out in cover 3 this play. Basically, we have to get another stop for our... oh, man. Cooper is injured. That might be the only chance we have to actually slow them down. They are passing on us a little bit more. I could sub out Bobby or Jordan Brooks. Throwing it underneath. Jordan Brooks is there. Can't force the fumble. Coming out in cover 1. Got Devin Bush in coverage. Got Rayshawn Jenkins playing back in coverage as well. It's another run play to Cam Akers. And we're there in the gap. Forcing only a gain of 2. Gonna be 3rd and short. We're going to sit in... they have 3 wide receivers out here. We're going to sit in nickel. And we're going to bring a man blitz again. I expect a run play. And it's a play action, and Tariq got completely beat. We went for a conservative tackle on Tutu Atwell. Doesn't matter. He's just going to take it in for the touchdown. I mean, Tariq thought he was playing 2-hand touch. What the hell kind of tackle was that? I mean, okay, so he runs out to his left, makes a crazy throw, coming across the field, and Tariq does 2-hand touch. Like, he doesn't try to wrap up at all. He just puts his hands on his back, and Tutu takes it all the way in for the touchdown. So, we're down 17-0 in the first quarter. Fant. Go get this jump ball. Nope. Run a little play action. They're not going to bite on this. They know it's not going to be an actual pass. Got Lockett over the top, and Lockett holds on to it. What a throw. What a catch. That gives us, finally, just a tiny bit of momentum back. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. All right, I like this play to get Fant a touchdown, potentially. Play action. See Fant coming across the middle. He's got some room. Holds on to it. Down at the 3-yard line. And we're in position to finally get a touchdown, potentially. And we're going to run RPO. Tyler Lockett could be open over here. I doubt it. But we're going to run it to the left. Everyone's on the right. And, of course, Aaron Donald comes through. Charbonnet almost gets in anyways. Can't believe he got Aaron Donald off of him. Aaron Donald was a huge problem in our first game against the Rams. You'll remember, Charbonnet got, I think, like 3 yards off of like 9 carries. It was insane. Fant coming open, holds on to it for the touchdown. So he's got some yards now, and he's got his first touchdown. So if he gets either 3 TDs or the 150 yards, he will get that dev upgrade. We're going to come back out and cover 3 again, starting to get a little bit more momentum. We can kind of see the defense we're playing, but we don't have Bobby out right now. We just got Jordan Brooks, Devin Bush. Cam Akers on the run. Jordan Brooks is there making the tackle, but he still picked up 8 yards, man. Where is Devin Bush to help on this run? Run there on coverage. Nothing's open. We get the sack. Huge play by Draymond Jones. Forcing 3rd and long. Finally getting some pressure, too. Yeah, man, I mean, giving up 17, that's about all we can give up for the game, honestly. We cannot afford to give up more points to this Rams team, and they are pretty explosive, too. It's going to be just like, can we stop or slow down Cooper? Underneath, we're there, and there's a fumble! Oh, they fall on it, though. Derek Hall almost got to it, but they're going to have to punt from their 10-yard line now. Starting at the 50-yard line, though, is pretty huge. We're almost turning to the Seahawks, how the Seahawks have been playing the last couple of weeks, using 3 tight end sets. Yeah, I mean, we have the personnel for it, but I gotta throw it away if we can. We do just in time, avoid the sack. You're screaming through on that play action. I don't even know, sometimes I feel like the play action helps a little bit, but I don't know why any team would respect our play action when we don't run the football whatsoever. Tight end attack is a great play. Noah Fant needs to get off his man, though. What a great ball from Geno, throwing it right over the heads of the linebackers. Kind of led Noah Fant perfectly because it took him a long time to actually make his breakout of his route. He got stuck on, I think, a defensive lineman. Try an RPO here. Another run attempt. Decent blocks. They were not expecting the run. Charbonnet picks up nearly the first down. And even a field goal would put us back within a one score, but we don't want to settle for a field goal, of course. We want the whole touchdown. And I think Fant will get open here. We're watching for Lockett as well. We are kind of force-feeding Fant. Throw it over, and he got a lot of room. He was being guarded by a defensive end, I think. Takes it in for his second touchdown of the game, and we are 1 touchdown away from him getting superstar dev, and he has come alive in the last 3 weeks, man. I am so impressed. I've never seen Noah Fant play this well. Even in Madden, he's been playing incredibly well for us in the receiving game. All right, back to a 3-point game. They're coming out with 3 wide receivers again. We're coming out nickel. I expect a pass. They got Akers in the backfield, though, and it is a run. And, we get blocked. Coming down and trying to force a strip. Akers is killing us in the running game, man. 6 carries for 44 yards is gross. They could just continue to hammer him if they wanted to. Coming out in single back. It's probably going to be another run. Try to fill that gap, man. Someone get to him. Cam Akers still picks up 8 yards. All right, we got to sub Bobby back in for a minute here. They're probably going to start passing, but I don't care. We got to sub Bobby back in and stop them from running the football. This is just pissing me off. We still got Rayshon Jenkins back there who is good in playing like run support when he can come down on a run play. And it's another run. Probably some holding. Akers picks up at least 10 yards. There's got to be some holding on this play, right? All right, great. There is holding. It's probably against Bobby now that we brought him in. It was on the left guard. And we're going to come out in cover 3. We got Brooks in right now. Single back. 3 wide receivers again, and throw it underneath. Force the strip if we can. We can't do it, but it's me. 3rd and short. Be great to get another stop. We've been doing great on 3rd and shorts lately. We're on cover 2, pressing on the outside. Cooper's still not back in after he got injured. And still underneath. Get a big hit. Come on. Force a fumble. Bobby with a nice hit. But we got to get a strip or something. Get another explosive play. That's going to be the 2-minute warning. They're just dinking and dunking us, which is really frustrating. Just throwing it underneath over and over again. And we've been punishing them for making those throws, but we're not getting rewarded with any fumbles. Okay, we're over the middle, and Bobby can't guard 2 people at once. Rayshon Jenkins comes down, makes the tackle on Tyler Higbee, but minute 52 remaining. Kind of in a difficult spot here where it's between, we want to get the ball back before the end of the first half, but we also want to get a stop. If we could hold him to a field goal, that would be huge at this point. Again, we've already given up so many points. We're all over the slant. Nothing's there. He's just got to throw it away. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Yeah, no, I mean, the main issue right now is we're not getting pressure. We're not getting pressure, and we're not speeding up Matt Stafford at all. He's being able to sit in the pocket and make these throws forever. And he finds his receiver open. Higbee picks up the first. And yeah, Matt Stafford, 10 for 14, 200 yards, 2 TDs. Struggling to stop the pass, for sure. And struggling to stop the run. Struggling to stop everything. Cover 2. We're on it. Come on, drop and get that pick, man. All right, well, we forced the incompletion. But Jordan Brooks has got no, jump a route, please. He's just sitting there on the hitch, and you're playing zone. I understand that you're like, oh, yeah, I got to play, this one spot in the zone coverage. But, make a play. Okay, Nwosu coming over to make the tackle. 3rd and goal. 30 seconds remaining. They call a timeout. We're going to come out and cover 2. Actually, I don't love this. Oh, shoot. Play action. Kind of worried about it. He's got to throw it away. 27 seconds remaining. They're going to take the field goal. That's pretty big. We're probably going to end up just taking this to half. All right. Rams did start with the ball. Coming out in heavy. 3 tight ends to the right. Trying to stop the run. Jordan Brooks comes in and blows the play up. Finally getting to slow down the running game a little bit for the Rams. Now the question is, can we slow down the passing game on the next play? Because we know they're going to pass on 2nd and 10. Coming out in zone. They've been killing our zone coverage. And it is a run again. Okay. Bobby can't get off a block. I mean, that's just great. And it's another 1st down pickup. Got to get a stop, man. Got to get a full stop. Can't give up another field goal or a long drive. This is probably a pass play. They've been running, or they've been passing. Oh, Bobby almost. If he had more speed, more height, longer arms, that's a pick. But a good throw by Matt Stafford to Van Jefferson. Yeah, if Devin Bush was in there, it's probably going to be an interception. Cam Akers comes through. We're going to send Bobby on a blitz coming off the right side. And again on the drags, man. Again on the drags. All right, we gotta mix this up a little bit. All right, we're coming out in cover 2. Without Cooper in the game, I'm not as worried about the downfield throwing. It's probably going to be a run here with Akers. It's play action. Jesus Christ. Of course it is. Higbee gets tackled for a gain of 5. All things considered, 5 yards is not that bad, considering the whole left side of the field was wide open because I just completely misplayed that. Coming out in cover 3. Obviously, it's going to be a pass. It'll be a jet sweep, though. Pick it off! Huge play by Quandre Diggs. Played 2 players at once. He's just got 1 man to beat. It's going to be Cam Akers behind him, but he's going to be able to take it all the way. And a huge pick 6 gives us the lead as the Rams were driving down into the red zone for another score. And Quandre makes the biggest play of the game up to this point. You know, I know Quandre and Darius Slayer are friends from when they played together on the Lions. And there's Big Play Slay. We call Quandre Big Play Dre. Kind of cool. Because I don't feel like Big Play Quan really rolls off the tongue. Cover 3. 3 receivers on the left side. We're all over them. And Julian Love's there to make the tackle. Force the incompletion even, which is huge. It's going to be 3rd and 7 now. 7. I don't know why I stuttered there for a second. It's going to be 3rd and long. Come out in cover 3 again. It's going to be a pass. We're going to be containing on the outside. We don't want him to get any room to make a play. He's got so much time, man. Get out there. Get the sack. Nwosu comes up huge. Finally gets the sack because Stafford was running outside the pocket. We were doing a contain. And I feel like that's the only time we get sacks is when we do a contain. Because the quarterbacks have enough time to eventually roll out and try to make a play. You know, like they sit in the pocket for so long. If he would have just stayed in the pocket, he probably would have had time still. Lockett running to the right. Got 1 man to beat. He beats him. He got a shoelace tackle. Oh, my God. Down at the 25-yard line. A great punt return by Tyler Lockett, though. By far our best special teams play of the season. Evading multiple tacklers. Finally is brought down by, it looks like an offensive lineman. Makes the last play. Again, don't lose sight of where we're at. You know, we got 3 minutes left in the 3rd, but we need to get 1 more touchdown for Noah Fant, or we need to get him to 150 yards. We're going to see if we can continue to do that. I'm looking for... Fant is wide open. This could be the one. He's in for his 3rd touchdown of the game. He is destroying whoever is on him, man. This is insane. He does not normally play like this, but a great play again by Fant, getting wide open on tight end attack. I mean, tight end attack is a really good route concept, though, for the tight ends. All right. Now that we got Fant, 3 touchdowns, and focus a little bit more on the rest of the team as well. Atwell brought down for a 5-yard gain. Good tackle by Jordan Brooks. Now with an 8-point lead, we know that they're going to be passing where we don't got to worry about the running game nearly as much. Good again to have Devin Bush and Julian Levin there. Force the incompletion if we can, but no, another drag underneath. Devin Bush and Jordan Brooks were right there, but Atwell holds on to it for another 1st down pickup. And single back, we expect a run. I'd even contain here. It's actually a pass. Or I mean, I'm all mixed up, man. It was a run. It was a run for 2 yards. Good job on the run by Quandre Diggs, breaking off of his block and getting a tackle. 2nd and 8. Crept on the right side. Trying to get over there in time. A bad throw by Matt Stafford. Going to be incomplete. Again, I always appreciate you guys telling me what you think about the team, the roster, and everything. And anything you want to see with the franchise. Playing underneath. And another bad ball by Matt Stafford. And we have completely turned this game, 180. We were down 17-0 early in the first quarter. And we have come back to score 28 points to their 3. Huge turnaround. Really proud of how this team has played. I'm not going to lie. The last 2 or 3 weeks, fought through adversity. I mean, we had a bad loss versus the Ravens, but aside from that, the team's been playing really solid. And Lockett gets to the edge. He just had one man to beat. Gets up to the 35-yard line. I think that was Leonard Floyd that tackled him. Or Floyd's not on this team anymore, is he? That was Tay Crowder, actually. I don't even know who that is, to be honest. Got DK Metcalf on a corner route. I'm going to give him that chance one-on-one. A high point pass. Oh, he gets his fingertips on it, but Ahkello Witherspoon is there. Not going to go conservative. We're not going to run the football. It hasn't been working. Going to get out of that mode. Vance. We knew we had to get the ball off quickly, but Jones came in. Ernest Jones came in and got the sack and pushed us back quite a bit. It's going to be 3rd and 17. Thought we could get the ball off quickly enough, but we just did not. Fant got the ball. Oh. That was actually not going to be a bad play. That could have been a first down if we could have got the ball to Fant there on that tight end screen. But we're going to have to go ahead and punt it. All right, 1st and 10. They're coming out in I form. They could be running the ball, actually. I could see it. And we're there with, a great tackle by Jordan Brooks for a loss of 2. Fights right through the fullback and gets to Cam Akers. Coming out in trips again. Going back into our passing formation. Again, 3 wide receivers on the field. We are in nickel. Jordan Brooks is, bad tackle attempt. Jesus Christ. Zach Evans. After that run by Zach Evans, we are at the start of the 4th quarter. Going to bring Quandre Diggs on a blitz off the left side because Cam Akers is over on the right side. Hopefully this comes in unblocked. Means Jordan Brooks is going to be over here playing 2. Damn, we accidentally hit him. Atwell comes through, picks up the 1st down. But we got illegal contact anyway, so it's going to be a first regardless. But they're going to go ahead and decline because they got enough yards. I expect a pass, and it is a pass, and over the middle, Brooks wasn't there. That's Brooks' zone, man. Brooks has got to be better. Johnson is just right there. Can you just put a body on him? I know we're playing zone coverage, but commit a little bit more. The drags have been killing us all game. And RPO, good tackle by Julian Love. Team sacks, we are last in the league in sacks, but we do have 3 on the day. And that doesn't surprise me at all that we're last in the league and getting pressure. Single back again. I think this is probably going to be a pass. And it is a run, though, actually. Good tackle by Rayshawn Jenkins. One thing that he's supposed to be good at. Draymond Jones, by far our best D tackle, is holding his shoulder, and he's out right now with an injury on the sideline. That would be a huge blow. We're kind of starting to peak a little bit. We're starting to play well these last couple of games, and losing by far our best D tackle would be awful. Run by Cam Akers, trying to get there. Rayshawn Jenkins might have saved it, and he did. It's going to be 4th and inches, and the Rams are going to have to make a tough decision if they want the field goal, and it looks like they're going to be going for it. We're going to come out in base 3-4. We're going to bring a man blitz. Play tight, dropping down in coverage. We're going to be pressing. It's play action. It is what it is. We got to stop the run first. Cam Akers picks it up. And it looks like Draymond Jones just has a shoulder strain, so he's going to be okay. Luckily, it's not a big injury. I don't love this. They're spreading us out. We're going to come out and cover 3. I should call timeout. We do not know where we are in coverage. People are across the field. 4th in the league in takeaways. We were just 3rd, I think. But yeah, we're doing great with getting takeaways. Obviously, that one pick 6 earlier in the game was basically the difference in the game at this point. Coming out single back again. We expect another run. Jordan Brooks getting some pressure, and Cam Akers finished off by Quandre Diggs on the tackle. We'll see if they decide to settle for a field goal if we get the stop here. And good coverage on the outside. It's going to be incomplete. Julian Love was there. I don't know that he was the reason that it was incomplete, but on 4th and 7, they are deciding to go for it again. We know they want the first. They're coming out in cover 2. It's a bit riskier because we could get killed by a corner route. We're on the outs. And on the right side, Devin Bush plays good enough coverage for Tyler Higbee, I believe, to drop the ball. And a huge stop by this defense. And it was Higbee that dropped it. Now, the one thing is with an 8-point lead, our one specialty is not really running the football. So how do we burn time? Charbonnet is wide open underneath for the check down for a 9-yard pickup. Gino up to 3 touchdowns and 1 pick. Playing a lot better after the first quarter. Started out with just the first interception and no TDs. Gonna run with Charbonnet here. And can we pick up the first? We do. Doing a great job of blocking so far. Aaron Donald was nowhere to be seen. Was he even in on that play? So, Cooper's out with turf toe, but on that last play on the run, and even on this play, Aaron Donald is not in. I don't know where he is. He's not in the injury report at all. Got Noah Fant on the quick out. No! He stopped! He could have just ran the... Oh my god, man. If he ran the regular out, he's going to be wide open in the flat. That was complete miscommunication. It was an option route for Noah Fant to choose between sitting down and running the out. Instead of getting to the wide open flat, he decided to stop, and it gets intercepted. Horrible pick. Horrible pick. We were just feeling so confident with Noah Fant how well he's played so far in this game that I expected to be on the same page about the curl. Great coverage, but Higbee holds on to it. Witherspoon's there to make the tackle along with Tariq Woolen. Gonna be 2nd and 1. Gotta get another stop, man. Can't give up a touchdown. You know they're gonna go for it on all 4 downs. They have to get a TD and a 2-point conversion. Cam Akers, we're on the out. Witherspoon tries to make the tackle, can't do it, but we come in with Julian Love to get a big hit. They're down at the 10-yard line at this point. Cover 2 hasn't steered us wrong so far. We're going to drop down, playing really low, though. And that's the time that it killed us. The corner route was going to kill us. I didn't mean to move off the left side. I kind of felt like a corner route was coming in. And Tyler Johnson made us pay. And now they're going to go for the 2-point conversion to tie it up. And that is... I'm not going to lie. From a coaching standpoint, it's unacceptable to be up 8, have the ball, throw a pick, give up the touchdown immediately, and the 2-point conversion, and now it's tied. This game should be over, but instead it's tied up. And I kind of blame myself for even picking a play with an option route in it, because that was the whole reason we threw the pick in the first place. It's tough. The Eskridge does nothing on the return, out at the 20-yard line. Just need a field goal. Felt like we were getting a little conservative on the last drive, and conservative enough we threw a pick. So we're going to see if Fant can continue to kind of bail us out. None of our other receivers have done much. DK, I'm not even sure if he has a catch. Got Charbonnet underneath. He's going to pick up the first and go out of bounds. Huge play. Okay, we got an RPO here. DK could be wide open. We'll see how the linebacker responds. DK is open. DK, he's got the speed. Oh, down to the 45. He almost had enough speed to get away from the defense and take it all the way off the slant. That would have been huge. But there's a minute and a half remaining. Did a great job of burning clock. They're probably expecting a pass. We're going to run with Charbonnet. Getting good blocks off. Charbonnet picking up a couple yards. We're basically in field goal range. And we can kind of take our time a little bit. We are not going to continue to run it every play, though, because I just don't trust the running game enough. The Rams have all 3 timeouts. They're going to start calling them soon here. I know they will. JSN on the corner could be open. And JSN, get your hands on it. Damn it. All right. Big 3rd and 5. I doubt that Charbonnet is going to be open on this corner. I'm looking for DK. I'm looking for JSN. DK. Got to come open. Get it. Almost made the throw, or almost made the catch, but Jesus Christ, he almost got murdered too. And 4th and 5 from the 39 means we got to settle for the field goal. I don't love it. 56-yarder. Should make this. Max power, got max accuracy. Right down the middle. Do we got the leg? And we do. And we have a 3-point lead with a minute remaining. Huge kick by Jason Myers. And now we just got to hold the Rams. Get them out of field goal range. Make sure they don't even have a shot to tie it, potentially. 50 seconds remaining. Cooper Kupp is out, though. Really, the main guy that's been killing us has been... I feel like Tutu Atwell's been doing a good job. Tyler Higbee's been doing a good job. All right. We know it's a pass coming. Tyler Johnson got that touchdown, though, but he hasn't really done that much, I don't feel like, in this game, but he get the crucial TD. Over the middle, they've been doing it all day. You get the tackle on Van Jefferson. They use their first timeout. There's 47 seconds remaining. Just got to keep them in bounds. Got to make them use those timeouts. They're going to use them. And ideally, keeping them from even picking them up at first would be great, but on 2nd and 2, I don't know if that's likely. We're underneath. We're all over it. There was a terrible ball. Oh, damn. I thought he was throwing it in bounds. That would have been picked off. All right, 3rd and 2. Come out and cover 3. This is the game right here, basically. Well, I mean, it's not the game. They're going to go for it on 4th down, but getting a stop here would be massive. We're all... Oh! What an angle. What an angle. I thought he was going to be playing a little bit more outside. He ran right up in the seam and got around Jordan Brooks. A great throw by Matt Stafford. Bringing a man blitz. The one-on-one. Witherspoon's there. Quandre was in position to make a play. Instead was guarding. It seemed like nothing. Yeah, we got cover 1. Watching the corner out. Pickett! Oh, my God. Tariq was in position to get a pick 6. They're in field goal range. You have to imagine that if they don't get anything on this play, they're going to take it. And it's a run for Cam Akers. Bringing him down, and they're going to settle for a field goal. All right. Ice him. Don't know if that's actually going to work or not. And he is iced. See if Mason Crosby can make this. Come on, Bobby. And right down the middle. Yeah, it was a short one. The only guy that really has the speed to break this away is DK. DK is in the seam. I do kind of like it. We have JSN also in the seam. I like it. Oh, if it wasn't overthrown, it's a touchdown. He had everyone beat. He could have done it, but Geno overthrows it. Damn, man. Yeah, here we go. Geno's chance to get a 4th touchdown on the board. The 3 TD to 1 interception stat line was looking pretty nice. Not looking as pretty now with 2 interceptions and the interception that ultimately led to us going into overtime. Again, I wouldn't call that his fault necessarily. Lockett could be wide open on this crosser. I could see it. He is. Oh, we can't get the throw off in time. Golston comes in for the sack. Damn it. Yeah, again, I think the play action killed us, dude. We got to get it out of the playbook if we're not running the ball. Who's biting on that? Who is biting on that? Clearly not William Golston. A play that's been working for us all day, though. 2nd and 19. Get our main man, Noah Fant, the football. We got the time. Can we get it off to him? He holds on to it. Another big-time catch for the 1st down. All right. I like DK on the drag on this play. I also like Lockett. DK is wide open. Hold on to it. Can't get stripped. 7-yard pickup. Don't gotta get it all in one play, man. Take your time. Got Dallas in. No one's expecting a halfback screen. We really haven't run many screens this game. See if we can get it off. Aaron Donald's completely biting on trying to get the sack. DJ Dallas going back inside. Picks up plenty of yards past the 50-yard line. If no one's expecting a halfback screen, no one's expecting a run with DJ Dallas. Going to run the football with him. And that is why another reason why we're not running the football. Aaron Donald comes in, missed a couple plays earlier, but came back just in time to stop us for a 1-yard gain. Let's play again. I like JSN. Can't get to it. Kind of an inaccurate ball from Geno as well. Give me 3rd and long. Would hate to see the drive stall out near the 50-yard line. In fact, if we get a couple of yards here, I'm even willing to just say screw it and going for it on 4th down. Let's see. Play action. That's not going to fool anybody. Got Fant. Got Lockett. Lockett can't hold on to it. It's going to be 4th and 9, man. At the 50-yard line, do we go for it? I say we do. Does not pay to be conservative. They're going to send a blitz, it looks like. They got the box stacked a little bit. Tyler Lockett's being double covered on the left, though. We're going to send Fant off to the left. And if he's unmarked, I don't know if I like this. Fant coming straight up the middle. Throwing it over the top. Can JSN hold on to it? He does! A big play from JSN. On 4th down, getting pressured from behind by the safety. Huge catch. Only a 2nd of the game, but he stepped up in a huge moment. Made the play of the game. I feel like I've said that a couple times. That pick 6 was huge earlier in the game as well, but that kept the game alive for us right there. Lockett, I like him on the end, but it's not there. Fant dropping down, holding on to it for the first down, pick up again. This is a play that I have been waiting to run, but Will Dissly's been in when we've run it before. It's an RPO with, 2-minute warning. Couldn't get it off in time. I have been waiting to run this play with Noah Fant, but it looks like they're all over it, man, honestly. Looks like they're going to completely read this, but they're not. Fant's there. Can he dive into the end zone? Beats one man, goes out at the 1-yard line. Up to 135 yards, but he already has the 1 touchdown. Charbonnet could win it for us. Aaron Donald's on the left side. We're going to move Fant over to the left to block Aaron Donald. Donald is coming in. Here we go. Get the blocks. Gets in for the touchdown. Charbonnet feasting from the goal line, getting in, and we come out with a huge overtime win over the Rams, sweeping the Rams this season. And that is 2 straight wins. Hopefully next week going to make it a 3rd, but we'll talk about next week and the upcoming weeks later on. But it's going to be a tough coming 4 or 5 games coming up here. But yeah, walk-off winner. Gino coming up huge, deciding to go for it on 4th down, ended up paying off. He got very lucky. JSN, the rookie, held on to a huge catch on 4th down for about a 20-yard gain. Let's go ahead and look at the stats for the game. I know Noah Fant did mostly everything for us. Gino having a pretty average game against, again, an average opponent. 3 TDs, 2 picks, really low completion percentage, almost up to 300 yards, 40 pass attempts nearly. Charbonnet having a good game on the ground, actually. 6 runs for 25 yards and the game-winning touchdown. Fant with 3 receiving TDs off of 9 catches and 135 yards. And then Lockett with 1 catch for 50. DK with a quiet game for him. 3 catches for 40. JSN, 2 catches for 30. And that was pretty much it. Yeah, Noah Fant with all the TDs on offense for us. And then defensively, Quandre Diggs with biggest play of the game at the time with a pick 6 and the forced fumble by Draymond Jones, who ended up being injured. Leading in tackles was Jordan Brooks and then Rayshawn Jenkins. Kind of surprising that Jordan Brooks led in tackles when he was subbed out a couple of times, but making big plays nonetheless. And then 2 sacks coming in from Draymond Jones and the 1 sack coming in from Uchenna Nwosu. So some big plays made on defense this game for sure. And so the most important thing after the game, well, we got some upgrades to some O-linemen. We're just going to go ahead and sim through that. Evan Brown is not going to be a long-term part of our future, I don't think. Breakout player should see Noah Fant going from star dev to superstar dev. And it is. Noah Fant is up to superstar dev. Huge for the franchise. Absolutely massive. And the good thing is that we have him under contract, I think, for another year, right? I don't think he's coming up on his contract. Yeah, he's not. Okay, yeah, it wasn't him. You kind of forget sometimes. We have so many players that we have to re-sign what we can't. But great that we got Noah Fant. Next week we play the Niners, and then after that it's the Cowboys. But huge win, 5-5 at this point. So we're at least going to be tied with the Niners based off of the result of their game coming up. But appreciate you guys for watching. Again, let me know what you think of the series so far in the comments. Anything you want to see in the future. The Rams fall to 1-9. I'll see you guys in the next episode when we play against the Niners, and we'll talk about the schedule for the rest of the season as well. Peace, you guys.